Every 40 seconds, someone somewhere in the world suffers a heart attack. That means that by the time you finish watching this video, dozens of people will have experienced one. The shocking reality is that many of them won't even recognize what is happening to their own body. They may mistake the warning signs for stress, indigestion, or simple tiredness. And because of that delay, precious minutes are lost and lives are often cut short. But it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, you're going to learn the 10 main signs of a heart attack. By recognizing them early, you'll know when to act, and you just might save your life or the life of someone you love. Heart attacks don't only happen to older people or to those who look unhealthy. They can strike men and women, active or sedentary, and most often adults between 35 and 65 years old. And while lifestyle and genetics play a role, one fact is universal. The sooner you recognize the warning signs and call for help, the better the chances of survival and recovery. My goal is to make this simple, practical, and unforgettable, so you can carry this knowledge with you everywhere. Let's begin with the most well-known sign, chest pain or pressure. People often describe it as a crushing weight, as if someone were sitting on their chest. Others say it feels like a burning or squeezing sensation right in the center of the chest. The key point is that it doesn't usually go away quickly. If you feel an intense pressure that lasts more than a few minutes or keeps coming back, that's a major red flag. Don't wait, don't assume it's just indigestion. The second sign is pain that radiates to other parts of the body. Many people don't realize that a heart attack can cause pain not only in the chest but also in the left arm, the shoulder, the back, the neck, or even the jaw. This happens because the nerves that carry pain signals from the heart share pathways with other areas. So, if you feel an odd pain traveling down your arm or into your jaw, especially combined with chest discomfort, you should treat it as serious. The third sign is shortness of breath. Imagine climbing just one flight of stairs and suddenly feeling as though you had run a marathon. If your heart is not pumping effectively, your lungs don't receive enough oxygen, and breathing becomes difficult. Sometimes shortness of breath is the only noticeable symptom, especially in women. So if you suddenly find yourself struggling to breathe without a clear reason, take it seriously. The fourth sign is nausea, indigestion, or stomach pain. This one is particularly misleading. Many people think they just ate something bad or that they have acid reflux. But for some, especially women, a heart attack can feel like severe indigestion, accompanied by a heavy, uncomfortable feeling in the upper abdomen. If stomach distress comes along with sweating, fatigue, or chest discomfort, it could be much more than food poisoning. The fifth sign is cold sweats. You're sitting calmly, doing nothing stressful, and suddenly your body is drenched in sweat. This is not normal. The body reacts to reduced blood flow by activating the nervous system, producing a clammy, cold sweat that feels very different from what you'd get after exercise. Pay attention if it comes out of nowhere. The sixth sign is extreme fatigue. We all get tired from time to time, but fatigue linked to a heart attack feels different. It's overwhelming, persistent, and often appears suddenly. A person might wake up feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep, or they may find that everyday tasks like carrying groceries or walking to the car leave them completely drained. When the heart struggles, the whole body suffers. The seventh sign is dizziness or fainting. If the heart can't pump enough blood to the brain, you may feel lightheaded, dizzy, or even pass out. Sometimes people ignore this because they think they stood up too quickly. But if dizziness is accompanied by chest pain, sweating, or shortness of breath, it's a strong indicator that something more serious is happening. The eighth sign is anxiety or an unexplained sense of doom. This one may sound strange, but many survivors describe feeling a sudden wave of fear or panic just before or during a heart attack. It's as though their body knew something was terribly wrong. If you ever feel intense, irrational anxiety along with other symptoms, don't brush it off as stress. Your body might be warning you. The ninth sign is pain in unusual places. Heart attacks don't always follow the textbook description. For some, the pain may be focused entirely on the back, the shoulders, or the neck. Others might feel it in the upper arms without any chest pain at all. Because it doesn't seem typical, people often ignore it. But any sudden, unexplained pain in these areas should raise concern. The 10th sign is what doctors call silent symptoms. This is especially common in older adults and in people with diabetes. Instead of classic chest pain, they may just feel weak, unusually tired, or slightly confused. Sometimes there's only mild discomfort in the back or stomach. Because these signs are subtle, silent heart attacks are incredibly dangerous. That's why knowing about them is so important. Now that you know the 10 main signs, the next question is, What should you do if you recognize them? The answer is simple but urgent. Call emergency services immediately. In the United States, that means dialing 911. Don't wait to see if the pain goes away, don't try to drive yourself to the hospital, and don't assume it will get better. Every minute counts. While waiting for help, sit or lie down, stay as calm as possible, and let others around you know what's happening. If you're with someone experiencing these symptoms, don't hesitate to act. Your quick decision could save their life. Remember this: knowledge is power, but action is survival. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, but so many of those deaths are preventable if people recognize the warning signs and seek help right away. You now have the tools to notice those signs in yourself or in someone else. And that awareness could be the most valuable thing you ever learn. If this information has been helpful, share it with your friends and family. You never know whose life it might save. And if you want more practical tips on protecting your health and living longer, don't forget to subscribe for more. Don't ignore the warning signs. Your heart is talking. Make sure you're listening.